discretion is advised.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another edition of the New to Wrestling Podcast After Dark. I'm cheesing so hard. I know I say this every time we do an interview, but I'm actually really ridiculously excited for this. This is a person I am such a fan of their show that I texted Xavier and I was like, please, is there any way you would reach out to Nick Pearl from Rambling About Wrestling so that we can have him on the show? I just need to ask him. I have so many questions. And I immediately started imposing my presence on his life by commenting on his posts as if we were best friends and we'd known each other for years. Because guess what? We do in spirit. But this is actually a person I love to watch the show because a lot of you, as you know, I am newer to wrestling, and I love to put this show on. Even though there's a lot of times I don't understand, it really feels like the tea spill with your friend who's just you're really just talking wrestling, talking shop, knowing what's going on in the independent scene, all across WWE, AEW, whatever you can think of, and it's really just a great yet fun educational experience for me as a new fan. So new fans, old fans, this is the show for you. This is the person for you. He has like the craziest, most wonderful group of friends I've ever seen in my life who all love wrestling. He has an incredible show. He's been doing this for about 2 years, and I'm just so excited to get rambling with this person. Please welcome Nick Pearl to our show.
What's going on, guys?
Oh my gosh, it is so nice to see you. Thank you so much for joining us. This is the best.
This is great. I've been looking forward to this one. When did you guys reach out to me? Like 3 weeks ago now?
Something like that. Yeah, about a
Crazy.
little bit
3 weeks. I've been counting down the days.
Yeah, me too. Me too. It's been on my calendar.
Circled,
Highlighted,
Highlighted multiple colors.
Yeah, I actually wrote each letter in an individual color. I really like
That's commitment.
With it.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, only the best. So I don't even know where to begin because I have so many questions. I did go back and watch your very first episode or listen to your very first episode. No, and I was gonna ask, when was the last time you listened to your first episode? I'm so curious.
So I go back to it every once in a while just because I like to see how I've evolved over time and how my editing style has changed. Like the first episode, I didn't have my face on it, right?
No, it was just audio.
That was just the audio with the waveform.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, it was your face in a way.
It was different. It was definitely different. I would love to do that, but you know how long it takes to edit that audio waveform in? It's just so annoying. It takes forever. I don't got the time for that.
Yeah.
But I didn't have a camera. So
wow, that is so crazy. But I mean, it's funny because you kind of were in it because you interjected these little clips of you from the hotel stay after your first pay-per-view experience, which if you guys haven't listened, it's actually really easy to find this episode. And I swear I'm not like, this is a great episode. If you guys go back to Rambling About Wrestling's first episode, you hear this incredible story about your very first pay-per-view experience, and shout out to your dad. Like, what a G. He was just like,
it was crazy.
Sure, we can stay. My mom would have dragged me out by my hair. She's like, there's no way we're missing the trains. But I was wondering, because you mentioned it, you go back once in a while to that episode to kind of just see how you have changed. Like, what are some of the ways that you feel that the show has evolved since you first started?
Oh, you guys are hitting with the tough questions right in the
Immediately,
beginning.
I'm sorry.
I was wondering what you're going to come up with. So, well, I mean, with my thing is this. I try to separate myself because a lot of people have podcasts. You guys got podcasts. You got people like, I'm going to call everybody out now. Crit's fantastic. Crit's Ringside Chat. Mm-hmm. Kevin Herrera Sanchez with Ringville. Mm-hmm. Everybody has their own style. So my style, when I first started, I didn't have one. You know, I wanted to, when I would do my episodes, I always want to put like some type of imagery to go along with what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. Whether it's a picture, whether it's videos. You know, I didn't know this. If you took a YouTube video and put it into the actual episode, it would get flagged if you had longer than 15 seconds. So,
oh my God.
Yeah.
I didn't even know
I had to learn. I didn't know any of this. So if you want doing like watch alongs or anything and you put in more than 15 seconds in, don't do that. You're not going to be able to monetize it, or it's going to be blocked in like certain countries. So
oh my God.
I learned that one in the beginning. Very, very annoying. But over time, like not just editing the episodes, because I think now I've gotten into the groove of it I know what my levels need to be and, stuff like that. But just my editing style in general because I go to a lot of shows. I know we're probably going to talk about it too,
Mm-hmm.
but I like to make a lot of highlight reels.
Yeah.
So stuff like that is what's really evolved from what the first episode was to now. I didn't have all this content. I didn't know how to put it all into an episode.
Yeah.
And now I've learned over time. I've got to teach everything myself. I had to
Yeah.
learn everything. Nobody taught me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, and it's so great too, because it's really amazing to like evolve in front of everyone. You know what I mean? Like where you start something and then you just like, as you're going, you're like finding your sea legs and figuring it out. And I think it's so amazing because obviously it's insane how we first started. Like I recorded on the floor, like in like a back closet, like so weird. And like just
was it a big closet?
No, so actually I lived in an attic apartment, and so the ceiling was literally like right here, and I was just like, I like banged my head all the time. It was such a mess, and there was no air conditioning. It was so hot. Oh my God, it was brutal. But just to be able, the confidence to be able to evolve like in front of people and be so consistent too with your content is so amazing. And did you anticipate you would end up interviewing wrestlers, or that just kind of came organically?
I had no idea that was going to happen. I'll be so honest.
Yeah.
I got so lucky with the people that I've met at shows. It's just kind of, it's just kind of, here, take my hand, come along.
Yeah.
The first wrestler I had on was Evil Kip. And I didn't know anything about him. That's like right when I first started getting into indie wrestling.
Right.
I was just like WWE, AEW. I go on Twitter. I see all the companies. I'm like, I'm not going to go to this show. I'm not going to do this. Now I'm at every single show.
Yeah. Yeah, seriously.
But I had Evil Kip on because one of the girls in my college orchestra actually made his theme song.
Love.
You're kidding.
So awesome. Nola Vita, shout out to you. She's so talented.
That's so cool.
Yeah, really cool. We actually performed it at the concert that year.
No
way. And he came. So to promote the song and to promote, basically the song coming out, I was like, oh, why don't you both come on the podcast? And she hooked me up, and that's how I had my first interview. And from there, it's just kind of, I've gotten lucky. This guy right here, Billy M. Kidd. I will give him. I love Billy. He's become one of my. I like to say I'm close with a lot of the people that I've had on the podcast.
Yeah.
If he sees this, he may tell you differently.
He's like, who?
But I like to keep up with what he's doing. He's in the fire department now.
Yeah.
So he's been doing good things since he's been out of wrestling. He'll be coming back soon. But
I know, it was so exciting.
There was one House of Glory show that I went to, and I like to sit on the stage. I'm just setting up how I got me and Billy connected.
Yeah, of course.
And he came out with the little paper saying, "Oh, we have a show coming out, LPW." I forget which one it was because I've been to so many of them. It's gonna be a great card. A lot of the up and coming guys. I'm gonna be on the show. I'm like, oh, that's cool. Yeah, I'll take the card. I shook his hand, and then I went home and I'm like, I didn't even know this thing existed. Maybe I'll go see this kid. Maybe I'll go see him. So I convinced my brother, literally the day of the show. So you know what? Let's go see if Billy's going to be there. It looks like he's going to have a good match. I want to see what this guy is all about. So we went, we took pictures with him. Really, really nice guy. And I had him on the podcast. And from there, it's just opened up the door for a bunch of the other LPW guys to come on.
I love that.
It's built my confidence too. I was panicking when I had him on. And he was probably panicking just as much as I was because he'd never been interviewed either.
Oh my God. So that's so sweet.
Together. Before we even now, before we do an interview, we're like, you good? Like, you good? I'm good. Okay. We got this.
I think after our
very
first,
fortunate, but
we've never had a bad experience, but I think after our first successful interview of a wrestler, I'm pretty sure I cried because I was like, oh my God, like we actually talked to someone and it wasn't horrible and it was okay. Like, oh my God, stressful. But wait, can I backtrack for 1 second? Because
go ahead. We're gonna probably jump around all over the place.
I'm so sorry to all of you, but
if you know who we are, you're not surprised.
Again, pasta doubles, rice triples, and we are rice. So I need to know what you played in orchestra because we are band kids.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you're band kids? Oh,
we are.
I gotta get off this podcast. I can't do this. Nah, I played cello.
Oh, nice. No, no,
Yeah,
nice.
and it's
That's
funny because
awesome.
my mom's an orchestra teacher. She plays
Oh,
violin, but in she actually played in the college group too. Because wherever I
oh,
am, I'm like, oh, everybody come, you know. So she played viola. She was right next to me, and then my younger brother, he also plays cello. So we were stand partners for like a
Aw,
oh.
semester or two. Yeah, so it was like a
that's
whole thing. And
cute.
then people from the school district that's friends with my mom, they started coming.
Oh my
So
God. I
yeah, now
love that.
I haven't touched a cello in like a year.
Oh my
Don't
God,
tell
that's
anybody that,
okay.
but
I won't tell.
it's
It's
over there.
safe
It's
with
on the
me.
cello stand.
Oh my God. My sister and I were both band kids and she still plays like to this day in like a community band. It's crazy. And she has like two kids. I have no excuse and she's like out there doing stuff. I'm like, God bless. Good for you. Couldn't be me. I
What did
have
you guys
to
play?
I played French horn.
I
Oh,
played
I
the
think
tuba.
oh,
yeah.
I could see that. I could see
Yeah,
that.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. They had me running around.
Yeah, and that big sousaphone during marching season, the wraparound.
Mm,
He was, big fish in a little pond.
sure.
Amen. Sure, should be like whatever. I couldn't think of what to say, sorry.
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
Um, yeah, I love that. I love talking to band kids. But okay, so I also need to ask about, because you have you went to school for video editing, right? Or like film or
Yeah, film
something.
video. Yeah.
I love that. So how did you get to the point where you're like, okay, so I am introduced to wrestling. What was it, 2010?
Give or take. Yeah.
Give or take. And then how do you get to this point where you're like, okay, like I am such a fan of wrestling. I feel like I have something to say. Like, how does rambling about wrestling become a thing?
Okay. So it's been a very, very long time in the making.
Hmm.
So 2010, when I started watching wrestling, I only watched WWE. You knew
Mm-hmm.
there was Monday Night Raw. You knew there was Friday Night SmackDown. I think it was on Fridays back then. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, and then I found out Superstars was on. That was on Thursday. So
Mm.
those are the three shows that I would watch during the week.
Mm.
And it was really me, my brothers, and my cousins, my very close cousins. We would go to all the shows. That's who we went to MSG for that holiday show when we got
Mm-hmm.
stuck
Mm-hmm.
in Manhattan.
It's
Crazy
so
story,
great.
but yeah, still can't believe that happened. But we were the only people in my house that really watched wrestling. Like my dad would watch every once in a while. He used to watch it back in the day. But going through school, going through middle school, going through high school, I used to have a little iPod Nano, a little iPod
Ah,
Nano.
love an iPod Nano.
Wherever I would go, this thing was with me, and I was always recording stuff. Before the wrestling, it was Super Mario. We
Oh
had the
my God, I
Mario
love
dolls.
that.
We had the Mario dolls, and I'd walk around with this thing. My brother would walk around, and we would just record doing little movies, little sketches.
Oh
Couldn't
my
tell you what the
God.
hell they were about. But that's what we used to do. So once WWE, became a thing and wrestling was involved, the Mario dolls kind of just went in the closet, and then we had the wrestling figures that we would use
Mm.
Mm.
for these videos. So fast forward into high school, I didn't know what I wanted to do. I really didn't know what I wanted to go to college for. Like I thought, you know what? Maybe I'll be a wrestler. Maybe I'll go to Creative Pro because I have a karate background. I'm like, I could do this. I could
Mm.
do this. No, I'm very fragile. Probably not the best idea. I remember telling my mom, I forget where we were driving to. It was a long car ride. I'm like, Mom, I think I wanna be a wrestler. And she's like, are you out of your mind? Like, you really think you want to do that? I'm like, okay, maybe not.
She's like, sweetie, you bruise like a peach. I don't know about this.
Yeah. So after that, I said, okay, I'm going to open up my own karate school, open up my own dojo,
Mm.
because I do teach the kids
Hmm.
at my other school. Now they call me a sensei, even though I'm not officially a sensei. I need to
Oh,
get one more. I need
wow.
to get one more belt. We'll see if that ever
Amen.
happens. That's a whole other story.
Yeah.
But eventually in high school, I was over at my aunt's house and we were filming. I think there's a lot of lore. We were filming wrestling, shocking, but we used to do the backyard wrestling. We called it No Holds
Yeah.
Barred. Oh my God, I loved it. We had all these storylines. We used to come up with
Oh.
all the characters for everybody. One of my brothers was Ola, so he would wear a mask and all he would say was Ola, but we spelled it Olah.
Oh
So
my God, that's
it
so
was just so
great.
funny. We had all
That's
these
so
characters
funny.
we made, so we would go in the backyard and we would just wrestle and have all these storylines. And then one day, my aunt's like, Nick, why don't you just go to school for editing? That's what you want to do, and for video. I said,
Mm.
that's a thing. had no
Yeah. Oh
clue.
my God. Yeah. You have no idea. When
I
you
had
were
no,
growing up, you had no idea what career people even had jobs for.
yeah,
I was like, I thought it was just like nurse, doctor, firefighter. Like, I didn't
literally.
know you could be something else.
And now people just make their own jobs. But
Yeah,
Right.
literally. Yeah.
yeah, so this is like 10th, 11th grade, and I was like, all right, you know what? I'll go for video, and that's when everything took off. I started doing my video editing classes, and in high school, which I taught myself everything because the teacher never showed
Wow.
up.
Oh,
And then eventually, I was like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna be if I'm not gonna be a wrestler, I'll be a video editor for wrestling, which is still not exactly what happened yet.
yeah.
I work in the town by me, but you know, I'm close. I'm close
Yeah.
to it.
And even
I
just
get
like, oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was gonna say I work in hockey and still am trying to make my way over to like working in wrestling some way
Oh
somehow. So
yeah,
I understand the journey.
yeah. I do a lot in hockey too, so I get
Yeah.
it. I'm a
A
part of
lot of,
like 2 different organizations. My brothers play all over the place. I lose track.
wow.
They actually played they did Team USA ball hockey. We went to Canada for 3-on-3 tournament like
Oh, hell
a couple
yeah.
years
Whoa.
ago. So much fun. The food was great. The hockey
Ooh.
was great. The refs not so much because we were in Canada. You know the favoritism. But we're very involved in hockey in this house. There's
I
a bunch of hockey
love
sticks
that.
over there too, on the other side of the curtain.
So who's your hockey team?
Rangers.
Of course, Rangers.
Yeah.
Thank God. Safe space.
Oof, good. Got me sweating.
Oh my God. So you would love to at some point like transition to video editing for like say an AEW, a WWE, or even just like an independent company? Like, is that hopefully where you're trying to make your way to?
Absolutely. I think with what I do now, going to the shows, like, because it's all word of mouth. Everybody
Totally.
that gets hired knows somebody,
Absolutely.
and I know nobody.
Right.
Which
So,
is
like,
crazy to me because to me, you're like a celebrity. Like if I saw you on a
oh,
show, I'd be like, oh my God, it's Nick Pearl. Oh my God. Hi.
a little girl
I
recognized me the other
saw,
day. Oh my
I
God,
saw that.
I couldn't believe it.
That
She's
is
like,
so
Aw.
sweet.
Nick, I follow you on YouTube. I'm subscribed. She's pointing to it. I'm like, let's take a
That's
picture.
Oh yeah, she was
adorable.
so cute. I saw that video and I was like, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, shout
Because
out to you, Ava.
yeah, shout
Aw.
out to Ava. Hey girl. Because also I feel like I need also to know, well, I don't need to know anything. I'm sorry. That was aggressive.
No, you got to know it all.
I do though. But I'm also dying to know because you obviously have like you're very close with your brothers and your cousins and like all your friends because you did the WrestleMania roundtable like
I
right
love
out
it.
of the gate almost like from when you first started the show. Like it was the same year you started the show. And like I love the wrestling roundtable. I do not know how 6 individuals in one Zoom like actually keep it together. Like obviously there's like a little like there's a few derailments, but not really. And you guys are like changing your backgrounds, like doing all kinds of crazy shit. But somehow like you guys really stay on task and like really like give your predictions, give them why. Like how do all of your friends come into the mix and like how does the WrestleMania roundtable like begin?
Well, I got to tell you, it's so hard to keep everything organized because nobody wants to listen to me.
Right.
Nobody wants to listen to me.
I know they're like
Especially,
putting up your baby pictures. They're like,
so which ones did you watch? Which ones?
I've watched the first one and then the most recent one.
Yeah, those
Yeah,
are
I
the two
watched the
best
most
ones.
recent one.
Yeah, those are
Yeah.
the two best ones. Yeah.
They just like to make fun of me the whole time because they want to make my life a living hell when I got to edit these things.
Yeah. Oh my
Oof.
God.
But just trying,
Oof.
it's literally it's like I'll send out a text. Who wants to come on the WrestleMania roundtable? And they say yes or they say no. And if they say no, I'm like, no, you're coming on the WrestleMania roundtable.
Yeah, it's actually not a choice. Thank
Like
you.
it's not. It can't be a roundtable with 2 people, 3 people. I need more.
I
I
need
need
Right.
more.
roundness to my table.
Literally. So they all come on, but just even though it may look organized in the actual recording itself, like how long was it? Like 40 minutes maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah, I cut that down from like an hour and 40 minutes.
Yeah, I bet.
Okay,
Whenever you see the close-ups of our faces, stuff got cut. That's my way of hiding it.
And that's so great because also like release the Snyder cut. I need to like release
The
like
Snyder cut.
we need the blooper reel
Oh my
someday
God.
of the WrestleMania roundtable.
Yeah, we'll see
I would
about
eat
that.
that shit up. So how are they just they're your like lifelong friends. They like got involved. They like you got them into wrestling. Like how did this? Because even you guys like rolled deep to the shows. Like you guys like are a squad at the shows, which gets me hype every time I watch the videos. I'm like, yeah, it's like I'm there.
Yeah. Yeah, I call them the Rambling Crew. They're always with me. But it's funny because I didn't know some of these guys like a year ago.
Oh my
It's
God.
actually so funny. Like they were friends with my brother. A lot of them. So the ones that like have been there with me from the beginning, like obviously there's my cousin Eamon. He's got a girlfriend now. He doesn't come to shows.
Called out, Eamon. Called out.
He was supposed to go to Chicago with
gym.
me. I don't even know what he's doing. But it was him, and this is backtracking again. Before the podcast even started, me and him would sit down on my deck, and we would literally sit there and just talk and do podcast episodes just to see how they would come out. And maybe we'd release them, maybe we wouldn't. We never released them, and that's like years before I actually started the podcast.
Wow.
Anyway, my friends that really started it with me, it was me, my friend Velarde. I call him Good Guy Velarde. He's
I love Velarde.
Pretty good guy. Oh, you're one of the only few people that would say that.
But, you're kidding, because that episode where you were talking about the celebrity problem, that was hilarious when he just like came through the curtain and was like, hey, like whatever, and you were like, fix the curtain like before you sit down. Like I don't know,
I hate
just
people
like
touching my stuff.
I love your interactions are just like very funny to me.
Yeah, none of it's rehearsed. None of it
Which
is
rehearsed. Great. That's what I'm saying. It's just that genuine like friendship is so great. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, you're good. But, Good Guy Velarde. Then my friend Andrew. I never call him Andrew. We always call him Bear. He gives a good bear hug. That's why he's Bear.
That's so cute.
Yeah. So really, it was the two of them. Who, like they're my core friends with my brother Jaden. We have our own group chat. The four of us. Then I got some people from college, but I don't talk to them as much. I got my friend Manny. I'll talk to him. But the big group of people that you see coming to House of Glory shows, coming to LPW shows, there's my friend Austin, and he was probably before a bunch of the other guys came in. Austin, I only started talking to at All In Texas.
Heard.
That was interesting because I was posting clips. I was posting clips from there, and then Austin was on the floor. He was sitting on the floor, so he must have been like searching through to see clips from the show, and he found my page. He followed me. He starts DMing me. We're talking. Oh, TNA's coming up at Slammiversary at UBS. Austin said, "Oh, I live in New York. I'm gonna go to the show." Oh, cool. And we met up with him on the line, and then that was it. Now he's been to my house.
Oh my God!
And we go to all the shows. But it's just so funny because if I didn't go to Texas, I never would have met Austin.
Right.
And then I got all my other friends: Quentin, Kyle, Chris. There's a bunch of them. They were friends with my brother from church, and now they don't. My brother doesn't talk to them as much, and I talk to them like every day. So it's just so funny.
That is so great. That's happened to me too with like my older sister's friends. Is like somehow then they became like my friends, and I was like, and they're like, "How's Stephanie?" I'm like, do you not talk to her anymore? Like, that's how I met you. But like,
no, it's hilarious. And all of Jay's friends are like my age or older. So Jay's like 19 or 20. He's got, so I don't know how he's talking to people that are this old, much older than him, but it's cool. Now they're my boys. So,
is there like a particular like outing that was like memorable, like for the group? Is there one that you guys like constantly are referencing?
So we just went for, what pay-per-view was it? Clash in Italy. We just went over Chris Angelo's house. He's someone that I was friends with in high school. We never spoke in high school. We had we had video editing class together. We never spoke in high school. But we went to Saturday night's main event at the Coliseum. And that's when he's like, "Oh, Nick, you watch wrestling? Oh, come to a show with me." And now we talk. And now he's coming to London with me. So.
Oh my God.
Yeah. But we just did a watch party at his house for Clash in London. Clash in Italy. See, I'm excited to go to London if you can't tell.
Yeah. Oh
but and we had everybody in the hot tub, everybody in his pool. He lives on the water. It's so beautiful there.
Oh my God, that's awesome.
So that's probably the best hangout that we've had so far. Like, because again, we're relatively still new as a group.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's just so funny.
Everybody's
got their own. Everybody's got their place.
Yeah, you could not tell that you guys are like newer friends because I'm like, these people have obviously known each other since childhood. Like they've been friends for 100 years. That is so amazing. And I feel like that is, you just have such a, I'm going to compliment you, hang in there.
Oh,
You just have such like a very special energy that I feel like you are just like very, like, oh, I can't explain it because again, it's like I found your Instagram and I was like immediately hooked into your just like your energy and who you are, and you just seem like so friendly and passionate and like just nice and easy to like get along with. So I like it kind of makes sense that that chemistry between like you and all of these people just kind of like happens organically and like you guys like really just feel like you've been friends for 100 years. Like even again, like you coming on our show, I was like, we've literally been friends for 100 years. Like guys don't like Nick Pearl was at my baptism. You don't even know. Like,
I'm in
like
the pictures.
yeah, he's in the yeah, and I'm just gonna Photoshop you in all the pictures. But he's also my godfather. Don't know how that happened. But like it's just that's like really what it feels like. Um, and I'm curious too, this is going to be like a little bit of a left question, but what do you think has been your hottest take? Like in your,
Oh boy, in
because
all
you,
of in general in all of wrestling.
yeah.
Oh God, I've had a lot of terrible takes that everybody's called me out on.
Mm.
Oh man, it's got to be.
It's a numbers game. It's bound to happen.
Honestly, there are
You
so
put yourself
many.
on the internet, eventually you're gonna have some bad takes.
Oh
That's true.
God.
Honestly, it just goes back to the WrestleMania roundtable. Whenever I give honest, because I try not to be too critical of people, because if I don't want to piss off the wrong people, you know,
Yes,
when I
I
want
get
to
it.
totally.
when I want to eventually move up in the world.
Right. Yeah.
So I guess it'd just be like my terrible predictions that I'll give sometimes, and I'll be like, "This is exactly what's going to happen. Here's why it's going to happen." I lay it all out, and it was like,
Mm.
"What the hell are you talking about?"
Yeah.
I'm like,
Like,
I know what I'm doing. Don't worry about it. Like I had Ilya Dragunov winning the Rumble. That didn't happen.
Mm. I would love to see it, but I don't know if we're ever gonna see it.
I don't
what?
know. I don't know. But sometimes my
Uh,
takes are just. I feel like I know what I'm talking about, and I'm convinced myself, and I'll just go and go and go, and I'll talk and talk about it. And it was like, just shut up already.
You're rambling about wrestling. It's not like you
Yes,
missold the
yes.
product. I
right.
will say though, great take though from your very first episode. I just said this to Xavier before we started. I was like, in your first episode, it's right before WrestleMania 40. Well, not right before, a couple months before, but you're like, what needs to happen? Because Cody just won the Rumble. You're like, what needs to happen is like there has to be two main events with Cody, and like there needs to be Cody and Roman. And I know The Rock is involved, and Cody The Rock is a money maker, whatever, but there needs to be two main events like separate. And I was like, bitch, that's what happened. I was like, he told the future. I was like,
Sometimes
that's
I could
literally
do
what
that.
happened.
Sometimes I could do that. Not
It
all the
was
time, but sometimes.
for your
No,
first
sometimes if you watch
episode,
wrestling
though.
long enough, you're like, I see what you're getting
Sometimes
at. You know?
he says stuff, and I'm like, no, and then it happens, and I'm like,
Oh
what?
yeah, it's like
I
sometimes
s-
you could just tell by whoever the referee is. Like, oh, there's gonna be a ref bump in this one. It's gonna happen in the corner. Then there's gonna be
Mm.
a run in and this and this. And I was like, Nick, how do you know that just by seeing them make the entrances? I'm like, just wait about 10 minutes, and then literally 10 minutes later, guess what happens? Like, Nick, how'd you know? Oh, I've
All
been
this
watching this a little
nonsense.
while, you know.
like, I'm true to this, not new to this. I know, and it's crazy because I still, after watching for 3 years now, I still am like, I have no idea what's going to happen most of the time. Like, there, it's
And I love
very,
it.
I
I love it.
You didn't
I'm just,
pick it up yet. You got to pick up these things.
oh my God. But I feel like this is great too because I feel like you are also a reactor. Like
Oh yeah.
what again, that's what I love about the Instagram videos because you are just so passionate. And I was like, this is me. Like this is me reacting when Xavier and I are watching alone and I am screaming at my laptop and like we're
Hmm.
freaking out. And he's like, it's just Paul Bear. It's okay. Like you don't have to be
Paul Bear
so
gets me excited too. Come
I
on.
No, it's so funny because it's just we're watching like 30-year-old product. So
Oh yeah.
like it's like because it's so new to her, just like watching her freak out about it is just so joyous to me because it's just like, girl, you don't even know how weird this is gonna get. Like like
truly.
Yeah.
WWE back then was fucking wild. So
Oh yeah.
like
Completely.
so
And And I think it's interesting too because you got into it in an era that I like literally have no idea about, but also you were like, I had a John Batista action figure and I didn't even know who he was. So, and I just like, it's also, I feel the same where it's like, again, that just genuine curiosity for like, this is so weird. Like, what's going on over here? And then you like open that curtain and you're like, oh, this is
That's
like interesting shit over here. Like, what are you guys
Yeah.
doing? And then you just like get so far into it. And then I feel like, once you go to an independent show too, like once we went to our first independent show, I was like, the magic happens here. Like, oh my God, like you just get so wrapped up in it. And you especially too, like get me so excited to like watch and like see the because there's so many clips even on like your YouTube of like us reacting to like Oba, you know, beating
Yeah.
whoever and like whatever. And I'm just like, yeah, like me too. Like I'm just
Mhm.
that pumped up. It's just so nice to like be around people like that. Have you always been like that kind of a passionate fan about like things you were into?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, in high school, I used to hide it a little bit, and then it
Yeah.
got to the point where I was like, you know what? If this is what I want to do with my life, what the hell? I started wearing wrestling shirts to school. I wore an Oscar shirt once. People are asking me what it said on it. I had no idea. I was like, I don't know. I just like the design.
Oh my God, I love that.
You know, I really wasn't out there with how obsessive I can be
Mhm.
with wrestling until college.
Hmm.
So I guess now everybody knows.
Yeah, I would
Well, now
say.
it's
Especially with the reactions. I know I look ridiculous half the time, but I
No,
don't care.
I
that's the
I don't care.
love
It got
it.
it got me on Netflix. Like, come on.
Literally, no, I'm not kidding. You're like, listen, y'all could be basic and normal and not react. I'm gonna freak out and be on Netflix. Where, by the way, Netflix, where's the check for Nick?
Yeah, come on. I got nothing. Like, I didn't even know if it was legit when they reached out to me. I was like, this is kind of sketch.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
They
that's
want.
I
They're
would be
saying I'm
like,
going to be in Unreal. Really?
oh, so
Okay, why not?
cool. You're
Why
like,
not?
amen. Yeah,
Yeah.
which is so cool, and I love that for you. Because we were also talking, I was like, what I would love in the future, and I'm just like putting this out into the ethers. Xavier and I have never been to House of Glory.
What?
Yeah.
Mm-mm. I haven't
Oh
done
my
it.
god! All right,
And I
come
was
on.
like,
Let's go. When are we going?
literally, okay, I was like,
I'm
we
on the stage at the next show. Pull up.
I'm literally like, we have to go and I have to sit near Nick because I just feel like that would be like the true like mecca for me because I was like, I'm literally doing like a pilgrimage and like this is like the person to do the pilgrimage
Oh
with.
yeah.
I was like, we have to like figure that out because I was like, that is the environment I would love to be in and with a fellow reactor who would freak out. So, but everyone I feel like at House of Glory like is so passionately a
Oh
fan.
yeah. It's such a hardcore audience, and the first I didn't I only started going to House of Glory like I don't know. You, Xavier, you could do my stat checking. It was probably 2 years ago. Amazing Red versus Swerve. I think it was a high
Ye-
intensity.
Yeah,
Was it high
probably like
intensity?
2 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah,
Let
I think it
me.
was like 2 years ago. Double check it. Double check me. But that was my first House of Glory show, and I only went because I wanted to see that match. And it took a
Wow.
little bit of convincing to get Velarde to go with me. But
Why?
because he's like, oh, I don't know. I'm like, just freaking come. Like, what's the point?
Oh,
We're gonna have a good time. We met Prince Nana. I bought his coffee. He followed me on Instagram because I bought his coffee. Like,
It was
like,
high
I
intensity, by the way.
yeah. All the House of Glory shows are always so good, but just watching that match in person really got me hooked. And I'm like, all right, I'll go to every indie show possible now. I've been
I
to
love that.
MLW. I think I did MLW before House of Glory. I could be wrong about that. But MLW also puts on a great show. Like you may
Yeah.
not, if you watch it on YouTube, you may not think it's a great show, but
Yeah.
but if you go in person, it is the best thing you'd ever watch. A lot of lucha. I have a picture on
Oh.
my regular Instagram, not the podcast one, my personal
Mhm.
one. The
Hmm.
profile picture is me, Velarde, and Mystico.
I
So
love
that's like that's
which
one of my favorite pictures of all time. I don't think I'm ever going to change it. That's just because he won his match, and it was like, take a picture.
so cool. And I am such a lucha fan. Like lucha is so cool. We just watched the Grande Americano
Oh my
Duke
god,
out. So
incredible,
amazing. So
incredible.
amazing. And I really like it is a dream of mine to go to a AAA show at some point, which now it feels like it's more possible, I guess. But um yeah, I just like, but I was like, we need to figure out a way where we can link up with the Nick Pearl Rambling About Wrestling at one of these independent shows, because like that would be where the money is, like, and just even energetically, like just
Let's do it.
energetically
Yeah.
to be in that, I
Oh,
would
I
be
go nuts.
so.
A lot of the people that come with me, they'll be sitting there like falling asleep because House of Glory sometimes starts so late.
Mhm.
And like they'll start like an hour and a half after they were supposed to start. That was the last one. We didn't get out of there till almost midnight.
Oh
And
my
people are like, Nick,
God.
I can't. I don't know how you're still going crazy over this. I'm like, this is a great match.
And that's what I'm saying. Like,
This is what we came here for.
This
this
is
is
what
what
we
we were
paid
built.
$80 to do. Let's
Yeah,
freaking watch the match. As
I'm
I got my
built
phone
like
out.
that. Yes, I'm built different. Like, oh, I would love that because again, like I'm such a, I will freak out. Like it, even if there's 12 people there, like I am screaming.
Oh yeah.
So can't
Oh yeah.
help
We
it.
got we
But
got to make it happen. We got to go to
yeah,
a
for
SummerSlam.
sure. So
I've
look
been
forward to that.
I've been trying to go to Jersey a little more because
Yeah.
this is some advice that I got from Smiley, who was on the podcast at
Love that
a,
guy.
cou- a
We're
couple
gonna have him
episodes
on
ago.
in the future, so excited
He
about that
is
one.
incredible. Such a great wrestling mind. But he gave me really great advice. I don't remember what question I asked him, but he was saying you can work in a wrestling sense. You can be a wrestler. You could be the best wrestler in the world. But if you're only working in the same company, wrestling the same people, nobody's ever going to recognize. No one's ever going to, take a
Mm.
chance on you. No one's going to be like,
Hmm.
who's this guy? Like, if you're in California, why are you going to book a New York wrestler that's only wrestling in New York? You know?
That's so
So he's like,
true.
you got to go to different companies. You got to expand your horizons. So that's what I've been trying to do this year, going to as many
Heard.
shows as I can, not just in New York. I've gone to Jersey. I mean, I'm going to Chicago for the G1. I'm
So
going to
cool.
London.
Nice.
I went to Texas. I'm traveling. I never used to travel. Now I'm traveling. So
And
hopefully
what a great
Rambling will be
excuse to
worldwide.
travel.
Literally, people when we went to Vegas last year for Mania, my friend Bear was like, Nick, I'm going to Vegas and WrestleMania is just happen going to be there. I'm like, okay,
Hmm.
that's nice. I'm going
Sure,
to
sure.
Vegas for WrestleMania, and it just happens
Vegas
to be
happens
in
to be there.
Vegas.
Right.
Right.
Like I'm going to all the indie shows I possibly can. You could go see your magic show if you want. I'm
Yeah.
gonna I'm gonna go watch Sabu's retirement match, which
Oh,
thank God I did
so
that.
cool.
Thank
Oh,
God I did that.
Yeah, that's like a deathbed memory.
It was
well, I
insane. And then I
mean,
met him the next day. Was it the next day? I met him at WrestleCon the day or two after that. And I shook
Oh,
his
mm.
hand. I was like, "Yeah, how you feeling?" He goes, I've been better." That was
well.
it. So,
I am actually I want to pick your brain a little bit about some current like goings on because I recently watched your video about all the call-ups and like
mhm.
all of it was
Mm,
the same video
the
we talked about
cuts.
like yeah, the releases and really kind of focusing on like all of the call-ups. Now that we're like a couple months in, how do we feel about them? Who is like standing out the most and who's like standing out the least, we'll say. I don't want to put too negative a shine on him, but yeah.
All right. So Obafemi is by far the greatest
Oh, yeah,
of
yeah,
all
yeah.
the call-ups.
Did you
But
Period.
the
did
what's
you
the wait?
watch last
What
night?
was what? Yeah. Wait a minute. Last night was Monday, right?
Hmm.
All my days, I can't
Like,
even keep track anymore. Last night was great. I thought it was a good episode.
It was a
Um,
yeah, pretty solid one, not gonna lie.
yeah.
I like the way it ended with Oba.
Oh, definitely. I was nervous. I thought Brock was coming out, and that was it.
Me
But
too, me
let's.
too.
I was saying this weeks ago. I was saying this weeks ago. The finals is going to be Oba and Javon, and maybe Javon will finally get that moment that they never gave him in NXT.
Hmm.
But in reality,
mm,
that's not going to happen. They're probably not going to have Javon ever beat Oba at this point. But I would say all the call ups from this, like what were they? It was Ethan Page, Sol Ruka, um, who else?
Oba,
Oba,
Fatal
Fatal
Attraction,
Yeah,
Influence, sorry.
Fatal Influence. I screw it up too. I think they've all been doing pretty well, honestly. JC Jane is just on a whole nother level. Who
Oh,
would have
I'm
thought? Who would
so
have thought
glad.
she'd be the level that she's at now after when she, they had her the shock factor, her winning the NXT championship from Stephanie. Never
mm,
would have thought that JC would be one of the biggest names in this whole call up, getting the reactions that she's getting.
it's
It, it's
Oh,
crazy.
it's incredible to see. Now they're saying she may or may not be getting the title match at SummerSlam. I don't know. I would do it and put
I
the
mean, I wouldn't
rocket
be
on you.
mad. Listen, I'm a big proponent of like just try new things, try new
Yeah.
people. I am a firm believer that like WWE like they have to start trying new things. Like they
Oh,
are at the point where everybody is like at their like oldest that you can have them at and really keep doing like this level. So like what is next? And now it feels exciting to see WWE actually start playing with some pieces that are new. It feels like it's the first time in like a while.
yeah, they play with the pieces, and then when they're done with them, they just they toss them aside.
Over there. Over there.
It's like, oh, you thought you liked Chad Gable? Nah, never mind. I
Oh,
don't know. I'm nervous.
Where
I'm
do you
nervous
think
for
this
him.
is going?
I wish it was going for a world title. It's probably just going to be the Intercontinental belt, which is also fine. I don't have a
Right.
problem with that. That Intercontinental division scene right now is really stacked. Like, really, really stacked with the people they got in there with Rusev and Ethan Page. Let's hope no more releases come. Because I think then
Yeah.
they're just going to ransack that whole thing. But it's really great. It's really exciting. We can have like an 8-person scramble. You know what match I really love that I wish they would bring back?
Hmm.
The championship scramble.
Me too. That was a
what
lot
is
of fun.
that?
Okay.
Oh, you don't know it? The
No.
Brian Kendrick.
Yes. Educate
so
me
what-
right now.
Essentially, it was like a match. I think it was like
Six people.
6 people, and there was like a time limit. So it was like 20 minutes, let's say. And basically, it was just like pinfall submissions would happen throughout that like 20 minutes, and whoever like completed the fall was the like interim champion.
Was the current champion.
Yeah, so whoever ended the match as the current champion ends and wins the belt.
So the whole time there's like I'm the champion
You're
now,
essentially
but if
like
someone
hot
takes the
potatoing the title in one
What?
match.
Yeah. It is awesome.
Oh, we need to do that. That sounds lit. I
Yeah.
want to do that.
I feel like they
NXT's
took.
got what do they have it at NXT now, kind of, sort of.
I feel like that's where the speed title came from. Like they were just like put a time limit on it. Go.
Oh my god, speed title drives me nuts too. But we don't need to talk about this.
Oh my god,
I
that
just
is
love it.
so
I love that
fun.
they were just like this concept is just for Twitter. Not anymore. I was like, okay.
And it's like 3-minute time limits. Oh, you know what? Never mind. So it's like, you can be a little longer if you want.
It's actually too hard to figure out how to do this many matches in under 3 minutes.
Literally.
It's
But
so
championship
crazy.
scramble, it would be perfect for that Intercontinental Championship right now. And people would love it. So with the no holds barred, the backyard wrestling I used to do, there were a ton of unreleased matches that we never put out.
Right.
And I don't know, a couple months ago, I was like, you know what? Let me just put them up. It's on my old channel. Like, let me just put them up on YouTube and just to have them so I can go back and watch. We did a championship scramble.
No.
It got like 500 views.
I love that.
And people commented like, "This is
love
great."
that.
I was like, "You gotta be kidding me! People actually want to see this."
This is like
have
those
to do
2K
that.
like whatever videos before there were 2K.
Yeah.
Oh,
Literally.
so good.
Okay,
So
well, start the movement, everyone. Bring back championship scramble. We want the people want what the people want.
good.
Yes.
I'm gonna start making signs and bringing them places. Bring back championship scramble. I love that. We got to do that again.
It's such a great concept.
So good. I also I would like to Xavier, I'm sure you have a million other questions too, but I also would love to know, just again, like as fellow podcasters, ramblers, yappers, there's so many moments, especially because I'm new to wrestling, where I'm like I don't even know like what I'm saying or like if it matters or whatever. Like, am I screaming into the void? Like, who cares or whatever? Do you ever like deal with imposter syndrome about like what you're putting out or anything? And like, if you do, how do you get past it?
So everything I do, I try to stay true to myself. Everything I do, it's 100% authentically me, and I love this. So generally, everything I do, it's because I care. I'm very, very hands-on. Everything with the podcast is all me.
Yeah.
Other than people coming to shows with me.
Yeah.
But it's crazy just looking back at everything that I've accomplished over however many years it's been. Just seeing everything that I've done, seeing how things have evolved, seeing that the wrestlers that I've had on, like having Killer Kelly on. That was crazy.
That was awesome.
That was such a good
crazy.
episode.
That's like one of my probably my favorite, honestly.
God,
Right
she's
behind
so cool.
right behind Super Nitro. Well, no, Super
Hmm.
Nitro's right behind Killer Kelly.
Yes.
Because we
Oh my
just,
God.
man, with Killer Kelly, it's like I write out a whole script of what I want to do, what I want to talk about. I go through with
Hmm.
her before the episode starts. I'm like, this is what I'm thinking of talking about. If there's anything you want to add, let me know. And then we just kind of flow. So I do my own talking points. I do that at work all the time. I work with talking
Mm.
points and stuff like that.
Hmm.
So seeing how much I've learned and applying just what I do every day from my 9 to 5 and be like, oh, I do that on the podcast too.
Hmm.
It's sometimes it's hard for me to think like maybe I'm actually doing something good. Maybe people
Mm.
actually want to listen to me.
Hmm.
Hmm.
And like maybe not. Sometimes things don't do as well as I think. But then you look at the YouTube subscribers. I'm like, okay, maybe that's something. And I do run a lot of ads. The ads
Mm.
help to that subscriber count.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Some of them may not be real people. Some of them may be bots. I don't know. I don't want to check that. I know there's a
Yeah.
way. I'm not
Yep.
going to.
Yep.
That's all right.
But
And
just
that's fair.
just seeing how I've grown, looking back at everything I've done. Sometimes it's like an out of body experience. Like
Yeah.
for real, just being like, damn, I can be successful, you know? So,
Yeah.
I love that.
And
yeah.
doing it from such a place of like, I genuinely just love this. I genuinely just love it and care about it. And I feel like that is always such an ironclad, like foundational point. Like when you're doing something like that, it's like,
Hmm.
it's not even like, not that it's not about what I'm saying, but it's like it's about like how I really feel about it and like I'm just sharing it with you and because like it comes from such an honest place, I feel like it really translates that way. So yeah, that makes complete sense to me because Xavier and I talk all the time too where it's like I will like sometimes we'll be interviewing people to be like ask maybe what people consider an arbitrary question. I'm like, but I just like can't help but want to know those things and like that's why I'm here. Like I'm
Yeah.
I'm asking you a question I genuinely want to know whether or not people want to know it either.
There's so
But
many times that I will be talking like with Killer Kelly. I'll use that as an example again. I had some stuff about Bloodsport on there,
mhm.
and then it just popped in my head. I'm like, I just want to know what are some of the differences between Bloodsport and like working a regular match. I just want to know this. Let me
Yeah.
ask her because she's been in Bloodsport before.
Yeah.
Certain things like that, they'll just pop into my head, and I'm like, I need to know this
Hmm.
Yeah.
genuinely because I want to know.
Mhm.
Right.
You
And that's
know?
like again like an ironclad like foundational element. It's
Yeah.
like I genuinely just want to know. I'm not doing this because someone is paying me to want to know because somebody I mean hopefully again they will pay all of us eventually for wanting to know things, but calling that in. But I just like
I do monetize on YouTube.
there you go. He's doing numbers, sweetie. He's like check the accounts. Um
It's
and
not as
amen.
much, but it's not too much, but it's
Hey,
something. It's something.
it's
We
more than
gotta start
something.
somewhere.
Yeah.
So he's like, if you want to know about it, let me know. Um, so yeah, I love that so much. And yeah, it really shows like just how much you love it. And again, you make me love it. And it's so great as a newer wrestling fan to just be like, oh, like this is so infectious to me, like very contagious to me. I love listening to your show, especially one of the episodes in recent memory that really made me giggle was something happened and I can't remember exactly what the tea is because again I'm new to wrestling so I forget sometimes like what the modern day tea is because we're still in the 90s but like you called your cousin Eamon on the way to work and like he was at the gym because you guys like just
Oh,
had to
was it the
discuss.
TNA one?
Yes, I was cracking up because I was like this again is so me. I'm like girl we have to get on the phone right now because I saw this at 4 in the morning and I need to know what's going. I'm on my way to
Oh,
work, you're at the gym, we need to discuss this right now. It was so great.
the way
No,
I get
I
like
love
voice
doing those.
memos at like 4 a.m. from this one, she'd be like, I know it's 4 a.m., but I just watched Bad Bunny's entrance again at Backlash and I noticed XYZ. And I'm like, girl,
And
yep.
he
Incredible
also
entrance.
incredible.
I'm watching
So
it 4 in the morning too. To be fair,
amen. So like and he hates voice memos and I know that and I still do it. I'm like I just have to tell you about
I'm
like
not gonna ever I will respond in 19 like
business
messages before
days.
I send a like voice memo. Like,
Nah, I got it. You got to hear my tone because I'm serious. Wait, this is great. I'm so glad you brought up Bad Bunny because I'm so curious because there's been so much discussion. We felt the same way where it's like all the celebrities like coming in to WWE. Obviously, this is like old tea or whatever, but I'm so curious in terms of your opinion because we all feel like we're like Bad Bunny, different. He doesn't count. Like
Oh yeah.
there's so many
No,
scenarios where
he's
like
fine. He's fine.
he's fine, but it's like what about him? What about Bad Bunny and like what his situation was worked so well versus like because it's not like Pat McAfee doesn't like wrestling. It's not like Jelly Roll doesn't love. Ooh, yeah, go ahead. When you lean into the mic, I get scared.
No, I think it's because he doesn't overstay his welcome. I think he like does his like piece and then like he's got his own life. He's busy. Like he leaves and does his own thing and it makes us want to have
That's
him around again, you
that's a good
know?
point.
Whereas like I feel like this last go around, especially with the Pat McAfee and the Jelly, I was like, we have just been seeing all of y'all a lot. And it just feels like WrestleMania should not be the thing that y'all are propping up. Or at least from me as like a fan. It was just like,
That's fair too. Yeah.
it's just WrestleMania is not the show I
Save it for
want
Raw.
like right. Save it for one of these other like pay-per-views. But no, your thoughts?
So I hate when celebrities show up. I'll just be
Amen.
so totally
Say that
honest.
shit.
Bad Bunny, when he came out at the Rumble during COVID, I was like, who the hell is this guy? I didn't even know who he was. I say that a lot about a lot of people. Who the hell is this? Like, why is Booker T just standing there for this performance? I watch every Rumble, by the way. So every
I love
Rumble
that.
match. That's another conversation we can have. But
I love
anyway,
the Rumble.
It's Xavier's favorite, the Royal
oh
Rumble.
my God. Did you watch them all?
I've seen them all.
I watch them every single year.
That's the best.
Sometimes I'm just like I'm a big rewatcher generally in my
Yeah.
life. So I'll just throw on and I'll skip immediately to the Rumble. I'll fall asleep to like the sounds of the Royal Rumble constantly.
And if I come over shortly after the Rumble, and I have to stay with him because he lives in Philly now.
Yeah.
He'll be like, so the Royal Rumble was this weekend. And he just puts it on.
And
I'm
I
like,
just started.
Okay. And I
Well,
love it.
what?
I'm
It's a great
very
thing to watch,
grateful.
yeah.
But he's like, you're trapped here, so
Beautiful.
and then we just watch. But okay, so when
It's
he
good.
came out the Royal
Yes.
Rumble, you're like,
so when
who
he
the hell
first
is
came
this?
out, I was like, I don't care. He's just a singer. He's not going to do anything different that we've never seen before. It's all the same thing. And then the word got out, oh, he's actually training. Oh, he actually cares. When the celebrity genuinely cares in what they're doing and they're being booked in a way that makes me want to care about them,
Yeah.
they got my full support. Bad Bunny was a surprise in the Royal Rumble, number 27, the coveted 27. I don't think it's that coveted anymore, but
Right.
it was at one point.
Yeah.
He came out, got the biggest reaction of the entire night.
Crazy.
So from coming in, nobody wanting to support him, to now he's making this entrance in Puerto Rico. It's insane. But then you got guys like Jelly Roll. I like Jelly Roll. Jelly Roll cares about it, but I don't like that he's involved in the main storyline. Celebrities don't have to be in your world title scene. There's no reason for it at all.
Amen.
You could put them in like with The Miz. The Miz could do anything.
So
Right.
true. So
Hey.
true.
And it's like it's not like I don't know, historically in WrestleMania, it's just like put them in a backstage segment. Like they
They
don't
didn't
need
have any backstage segments this year at WrestleMania.
I know,
Which is
no, but they
so-
had so many commercials though. So like,
And I watch on a VPN, and it's like, oh, well, there's no commercials on a VPN. Yet they're still putting "We'll be right back." I'm like, why?
there's just dead air. Yeah,
It's stupid.
That makes no sense.
I
Why?
I do want to get your because Kelsey is new and you've been a lifelong fan. If you have like let's say 3 matches to convince a new wrestling fan to become a wrestling fan,
All right.
what are they?
So I got.
Kelsey, take notes.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Top 3 that I could think of right now. We have Sami Zayn versus Shinsuke Nakamura. Shinsuke's debut. I think what was it? One of the takeovers. I think it was Texas.
One of the best debuts ever.
Incredible chills watching. I never saw a Shinsuke match before this. Just
yeah.
you gotta watch it. You gotta watch it.
Oh, we're gonna do an episode of these these matches, by the way. Like, I feel like we should
Please.
watch all 3 and then discuss.
Oh my God, this is my favorite match of all time. I will literally come and watch that match with you. But I'm gonna give that to you last. The second match is surprising. Shane McMahon, AJ Styles at WrestleMania.
Ooh.
I mean, honestly, it's not a bad one. Like,
It's really good for no reason at all.
that's
Shane
like I feel like
McMahon,
that's
bro.
Shane McMahon in a nutshell. Like,
Absolutely. That's what
Yeah.
I was gonna say. From what I know
Is
about him, I'm like, he just has daddy issues and
he?
an Energizer bunny mentality you cannot stop. Like,
Literally, it's insane. But I love that match. My favorite match of all time. Dragon Lee versus Hiromu Takahashi. I think it was at a New Beginning in Osaka. This was the show that they also, I think it was Moxley versus Minoru Suzuki. So you guys know which one to look at
Yep.
because, they're like lifelong rivals, pretty
Rivals.
much. Yeah.
mm.
But this match, it's just everything you'd ever want to see. It's just constant slapping, constant. Oh, let's get the crowd, get them excited. Everybody gets just build. There's a dive, build. Oh, there's a finishing move. I watch that match so many times. Whenever somebody comes over to my house and they're like, I'm like, oh, have you seen the Dragon Lee versus Hiromu Takahashi? Have you seen my favorite match of all time? No, I haven't. All right, let me pull it up real quick.
Yeah,
I have
love
it downloaded on my computer.
Oh man, or it's like, yeah, I have seen it. You showed it last time. Okay, well, let's watch it again. I mean,
Yeah, and
weird.
this is at a time before I was really following New Japan too. So I really wasn't. I
Wow.
didn't know any of this. I'm like, why the hell am I going to watch this match again? It's like what I usually say. And then
Yeah.
it was on. I was watching it with my cousin, and we're like, this was one of the best. This is the best match we've ever seen.
Oh my God, I love that. Okay, we need to
Okay, yeah,
see.
so we will be
Yeah.
circling back, absolutely. I also
Absolutely.
really need to show her Lucha Underground just because
Yes.
knowing
Yes, I'm dying to see Lucha
like
Underground.
Kelsey's kind of like affinity for the theatrics of wrestling.
I love it.
We need to take a hard left
Because
into some Lucha Underground.
I
We got a lot to
have,
talk about.
of course, seen Chelsea Green and Penta at Lucha Underground because
Mm.
I'm a normal person at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But which is amazing, and I would watch that 100 times in a row too. But
Mhm.
yeah, I would love to get into Lucha Underground for sure. That is definitely a road I'm trying to transgress
Don't worry, I'm
down.
pretty sure I have the like seasons like on my iTunes. Like I'm pretty sure it's like it's in there. Like I was about there like buying seasons back in the day.
Amen.
Uh,
I think they started putting them up on YouTube now.
and I love that for all of
Oh,
us.
life is beautiful. Life is beautiful. Which just reminded me too when you were saying you were like a little bit more chill about your fandom back in the day. We always say there's like so many closeted wrestling fans.
Mhm.
And Xavier and I have been friends since like the 8th grade.
Yeah.
And he has a tattoo on his forearm.
I
And
have a
when he
Hardy
got
Boys tattoo.
the Hardy
Oh, I
Boys.
love that.
And when he got it, I was like, what is that? And he was like, it's just some like random little symbol. And I was like, oh, okay.
Just some little symbol.
And then literally like last year, he was like, it's actually the Hardy Boys. I was like, what? I go, just like lie right to me these. Like, I've known
You
you all
weren't gonna know who the
time.
Hardy Boys were. There's a Hardy Boys book series, I think. So it could have been a tattoo from the book series. You
Yeah.
never know.
Solving mysteries out here.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
I can't wait
that's
to get into the
fantastic.
Hardy Boys era too, because not
Oh,
there
yeah.
yet either.
Oh, we're not too far off. We're in
Thank
98,
God.
so we had another like year.
You'll
Yeah.
get there. You'll get there.
and Edge in where we're at in the show is Edge is like just
just
debuted.
appeared.
Yeah.
Just
He hasn't
appeared.
really said much. He just is like you're
In the
like that
rafters.
emo kid in the corner.
Yeah.
Like so we'll
Very
see how
exciting.
that unfolds. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, I feel like I still like I had so many more questions and now I'm just like,
Oh, okay.
yeah, go ahead. Xavier's
Gotcha.
like, I
Okay,
have so many questions. And I was like, me too.
No, I wanted to ask you just about the trajectory that AEW has been in the last like I want to say year or so. I want to say like they had a bit of like a weird like dip period, or at least a perceived like dip.
They
But
did.
lately they have been like absolutely firing on all cylinders. What do you think are like the biggest contributing like factors to that? And also, are we concerned about their TV deal? Because
I'm not concerned about the TV deal. I think it's fine. I hope. But the reason why they've been so on the up and up right now, you have like 20 different people, not even 12. You have like 20 different people that you could say, you know what? You're going to be the world champion now. And you can just give them the belt and it could be exciting. You saw it with
So
Darby.
true.
And
Right.
just because Darby only like he was champion for a month, right?
Right.
But he had 8 defenses and any of those people theoretically could have beaten him.
Right.
And I could have seen it happen, like literally.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And even
that's a good thing about having so many top contenders. Go ahead.
no, yeah, and I was gonna say, like, even now, like with MJF, it's never, no matter who's the champion, like it's always like the next day after that, like they win, like 6 people come out and be like, "I'm coming for
Yeah.
your soul," and you're like, okay, because you never really know which way they're going, which is kind of fun. As a wrestling fan, just whereas I feel like sometimes maybe because I've been watching WWE like my whole life, it becomes a little predictable.
Oh,
So, it's, I don't know. AEW is just exciting in that, like, I don't know what Tony's gonna do sometimes.
he announces the card literally, like it could be up to a half hour before the show. He goes, "Oh, you know what? We're just gonna put this match on. They got a 12-man tag tomorrow. We don't even know who's in it."
Right.
I think it's a 12-man tag. I don't know. But
He is so crazy to me because I got into wrestling actually from watching AEW. We tell the story like
Good.
all the time. But yeah, Xavier was like, I was like, "Oh, can I like come over? I have nothing to do." He goes, "Well, it's Wednesday, so I'm watching wrestling. So if you want to come over and watch wrestling, you may, but I am watching wrestling." And I was like, "Okay." So I like went over, we ordered Domino's probably, or like pizza or something. And then we just sat and I was like, "Wait, why are they fighting?" So he has beef with him, but because his brother started it? What? Like, and I just kept going like, this is like crazy. I didn't realize like the telenovela kind of aspect of it, like with the storytelling and stuff. And then I saw Orange Cassidy and fell deeply, madly in love with him. I was like, this guy's
did you see him versus Pac, the first match?
No.
Oh, I don't think she's seen it now.
Oh my God. Show it to her.
Okay, let's add that to the list. Add that to Nick's like,
there's
"Xavier,
so much
what are
wrestling.
you doing?" Yeah.
There's so much wrestling.
That was literally Orange Cassidy's introduction. That one match.
I need to see it. I love him so much. I don't know why. It's just he has this thing that like I really just get. So,
he's a chill guy.
He's so great. I mean, and then also him with his little like stint with Tony Storm, because I would die for Tony Storm. No shade. I just
I
love
love
her.
Tony. I got a Tony
God.
bobblehead.
Stop! I adore her.
I need her on my television screen so soon. I mean, I'm glad. I mean, like she needed the break. She needs to get better. But like
working hard, girl.
Oh, I miss her on TV all the time.
I miss her.
Another one who's like, I don't know what the fuck you're gonna say right now.
She is so out of pocket, and I love that about her and her outfit. I just love her so much, and she's just a brick shithouse. She will beat your ass.
It's
so
crazy how much she's changed.
Yeah. Oh my God.
She was one of my favorites, like of all time, and she still is. Just like from when she was in NXT UK. I used to watch NXT UK every single week. That's something else you got to watch.
Oh yeah, I agree.
So good.
Okay.
But I've been following her since then. And then when they had the first Evolution, she won. I think she won the Mae Young Classic, right? She beat whoever it was. I don't remember. I just remember her winning. I don't think I've ever screamed so loud in my life.
Because you were there, right? You went to the first Evolution?
Yeah.
Oh,
so awesome.
Cool.
And then I missed the second one because I was driving back from Texas. That's another story.
You drove to Texas?
Oh no, we flew down. Our flight got canceled to come home.
Oh damn.
Yeah, and I just started my new job and I didn't have any days to take off.
No.
Yeah.
Nick,
so
that's horrible.
I'll tell this. This is crazy.
Yeah.
So we flew down. We also booked it on a budget. I think the whole trip cost us like $450.
Rock on.
Never do that.
We're like, cool. And he's like, no, not the
No, don't do that.
No, bad idea. Turns out.
The flight down was fine. I think all in started at like 11 Texas time. We got there, I don't know, 10. So we had to rush to the hotel, get to the show. After the show ended, the longest pay-per-view in the history of wrestling, by the way.
Yeah.
We DoorDashed some Texas barbecue because we needed to try Texas barbecue.
Amen.
And I'm like, all right. I was with my cousin Eamon. Yeah.
Yeah. Rock on.
But yeah, we're like, all right. The flight started getting delayed. I'm like, all right, we'll take a walk. You know, we'll see what's actually in Texas now if we have the time. Then it got delayed again. I'm like, all right, I don't like this. We get to the airport. the Dallas Fort Worth airport, apparently it's got these problems of all the flights constantly getting delayed, and we didn't know this. Anyway, we booked Frontier to come home.
Ooh.
Yeah. So they get us on the plane. We're ready to go. We're on the runway. An hour goes by.
No.
And they're like, you know what? We timed out. You guys we gotta get a new crew. Everybody's gotta get off the plane. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? There's no way. I'm like, all right, whatever. We get off the plane.
Why do we have to get off if y'all gotta switch?
I don't know. Well, originally they said we didn't have to get off the plane. We're just gonna go back and then we'll switch the crew. Then we got there and like, you all gotta get off. So we get off, we get our bags, and they're like, oh, flight's been canceled. You guys can get your refunds. You know, there's no more flights for another 5 days. Like, oh, that's just great. Like, I'm stranded in Texas. So I'm FaceTiming everybody at work. I'm like, guys, I'm not going to be in tomorrow.
Oh my God.
Literally
5
panicking.
days.
It was insane. I couldn't believe it. And you couldn't even get like a hotel. They weren't comping us hotels because again, it's Frontier. Never book Frontier. So I'm walking with my cousin and he's all aggravated. I'm like, what do you got to do? You're off from work for the next 3 days. I don't know why you want to get back so badly. I need to be back.
Yeah, like I have a reason.
So we get to the line where everybody's complaining, everybody's arguing, nobody has any answers for us, and these 2 other people, Jay and Mena, they come up to us and because they were on the flight. They were sitting together and, you know, we're talking, they're, small talk because nobody knows what to do.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm like, oh, you know what? At this point, it would just be faster if we drove home. Like, just as a joke. Literally just as a joke. And then everyone's like, would you be down to do that? I'm like, no, don't actually say, would you be down to do that? Are you crazy? No. Next thing you know, we're in a car with these 2 strangers. And we're driving back 26 hours to come back from Texas. Jesus. It was insane. I was panicking. And I don't know how Mena did it. Because she was the only girl in a car of 3 guys.
Girl.
And like, man, she was all in. She's like, we're going to do it. I'm going to drive most of the way. It was me and her pretty much drive the entire way. Jay drove going in. My cousin Eamon drove a little bit. He was just so aggravated. He was so done.
My God.
I was like, this is the best thing that ever could have happened. We're making friends. I'm vlogging the whole thing. And Eamon's there like, Nick, just shut up. It's like, just let me shut my eyes. He's got his AirPods in the whole time. And I'm like, we're here in Tennessee. I freaking hate Tennessee. Because we literally went all the way from the one end straight through to the other end.
Oh, that's
12 hours. I never want to go back.
Yep.
I never want to go back to Tennessee.
I never want to see it again.
I would never. So now they're saying WrestleMania's going to be there. I'm like, I'll skip it.
I'm good.
Tennessee
Tennessee is not going to see me. So we made it home 1 a.m, and then literally 26 hours later, 1 a.m, and then I got up to go to work at 6:30. So because I couldn't miss any days. I didn't have any. I worked from home that day, driving back.
Give this boy a raise if they haven't already. Like
I don't know how I did.
Oh my God.
I work way too much. I can't even keep my head straight.
Oh my God.
I literally work 7 days a week.
That is crazy. Xavier was on that stint for many a year.
Yeah.
A chunk of year.
A chunk of year.
So I got my 9 to 5 Monday to Friday.
Mm-hmm.
And then I teach karate. So I'll teach karate sometimes on Saturdays, sometimes on Sundays.
Wow.
And then I work at a pharmacy. I'm a pharmacy tech too.
Stop.
Yeah.
Jack of all trades.
Literally. So I'll do that on Sundays.
And then give you a prescription. Here.
What do you want?
You want your ass beat, or you want to go to sleep this way, or go to sleep this way? I got it.
Oh, it's nuts. I don't know how we do it. And then sometimes it's just so hard to keep up with the podcast. Because again, I'm the only person doing it. If I go to a show and I'm filming, I'm gonna make an edit. So okay, I can't focus on doing an edit and an episode at the same time. I have 2 hands. I have 1 head.
Right.
I can't do that.
Yeah.
So trying to keep a schedule. I went to the big event in Brentwood. I don't think it was the last one. It was the one before that. Mm-hmm. And I met Chris Van Vliet.
Whoa, God!
And love that guy. He's awesome. It's so cool talking to him in person because he literally sounds the same as when you listen to his podcast.
Oh, so cool.
But I was like, I got a podcast. I turned around. I had the QR code on the back of my shirt because I got to market myself everywhere I go.
Brilliant.
I got my keychains from Smiley.
I know. I saw. I was like, I need one of those.
Yeah. But everywhere I go, I'm marketing myself. I don't know
Love
if it's a
that.
good thing or a bad thing. Probably annoys some people, but whatever.
Hey,
Again,
But
you're on Netflix Unreal, so
oh yeah, I am. Wait, I'm on Netflix Unreal, episode 5 of season 1.
Who, me?
Me, about 40 minutes in. But
You're like,
hit him
this
with
is
the timestamp.
the timestamp.
might be 50. But I asked CVV. I was like, I got my podcast, but I feel like sometimes the edits do so much better than the actual episodes themselves, which is true. The numbers don't always line up like I want them to.
Right.
And he's like, you got to have a schedule. Scheduling is the most important thing. Everybody's got to know what days you're dropping. You just got to stay consistent. When I first started, I was doing episodes Tuesdays and Thursdays, but they were only like 10-minute episodes. You can't really call that a podcast. You call that, you're talking to yourself. For like, you know. So now that I started doing the 1 episode a week, I tried. I was like, all right, I'll do my little schedule. We'll do, 20-minute episode, 30-minute episode. Can't keep up with it. So now I got at least one thing coming out a week. Either an episode or an edit or whatever. It depends, because sometimes it's so freaking busy. And then I get home from work at 5. I get home from work at 5:30. I'm like, maybe I just want to sit and play Donkey Kong for a little bit on my Switch.
And that's my business.
Yeah.
Like let me relax a little bit. And then wrestling's on at 8:00.
Yeah.
Great.
Let me defrag at least a little.
Yeah,
It's
my main job, there is a like editing portion to it. So some days there's like I'll just be editing all day, and then I'll get home and I'm like, I don't wanna. Like my brain is melting.
Yeah, I can't edit one more thing.
No, yeah, it's hard. It's like it's so much fun, and I love this, and I love being able to like put out stuff. But sometimes you really be dragging ass over the finish line.
Oh man, it's
you're
so
like,
bad.
ooh.
There are some times where we because again, that's always the advice that we get to is like consistency. And there's some weeks where we're like, okay, we're just people. If we take 1 week off, like surely that's okay. Like surely everyone will forgive us. Like there's just too much.
They do.
happening.
They're fine.
And they do. Everyone's fine. And we'll come back and we're like, all right, listen, we love you all so much and we wanted to be here, but like I have other things to do. And like if I could be here, I would, but I just needed a day.
It's insane. I really don't get those days. Like maybe a couple of Saturdays I'll get lucky. I'm like, you know what? I'm staying in bed all day. I'm not even getting up.
God bless.
But it's just insane. And I think I work so much. My friends and everybody's like, Nick, we never see you. I'm like, oh, but we're going to House of Glory. No, Nick, we never see you at something that's not wrestling.
Like
I'm
just
like, well, I'm working.
Well, how
I got
many
this, I
hours
got
in the
this.
day? Like
there's only 24 hours in a day. You know, you can't. It's tough. It's really, really tough. The last couple of nights, my friend's like, Nick, I never see you. Oh, I think I'm seeing them on Friday now. But I've been up. I get home at 5:30 from work, and then I'm down here editing till 1:30 in the morning just to do it again. And that's been the last couple of days with the last highlights I just made.
Which are amazing, by the way, the ones you just dropped. Yeah.
Thank you. I feel like they've been getting better now that I brought my good camera instead of using my phone. Doing the phone, it's so annoying. The glare with the lighting, you get the little dots on it. It drives me nuts. But I've had the good camera. I was just afraid to bring it into the city.
I get that.
Fair. Also, like some venues are weird. Like,
oh my god, they're very weird.
Very.
So
crazy. Wait, I have a really quick personal question. Actually, I have two.
Right.
One is, did you get the Nintendo Switch 2?
It's over there, yeah.
Stop. Do you like it?
I love it.
Okay, cool. That was a personal question because I have the first one and then I was like contemplating. I was like, I don't know.
So here's my thing. I had the first one. I had the OLED. I freaking loved the OLED. It was great. I was like, I don't want to get a Switch 2 because it's not an OLED screen.
Yeah.
And then with my Amazon credit card, I was like, I'm just going to save up some points. Maybe if I get enough points, I'll just get the Switch for free. I saved up like $230 worth of points, and I got a $200 gift card that I've been saving. I'm like, I'm getting a free Switch. Screw it. Whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
So I literally just downloaded Mario Kart the other night. Didn't get a chance to play it.
Wow.
But I just did the new Donkey Kong. So much fun. You got to play
I know. You mentioned Donkey Kong, and I was like, I wonder if you got the Nintendo Switch.
No, yeah. Like the last, I think the half hour before I came on for the episode, I was like, they just came out with something new for the Donkey Kong. Maybe I'll play it for a little. I'm literally just like this with my legs up, just
Honestly,
almost time to go on.
All right, perfect. Honestly, and I'm so glad that's how you pre-gamed. That makes my heart like so happy. Because I was telling my sister, and no one cares about this. I'm so sorry for everyone listening, but
Sorry, pay attention to us, guys.
pay attention. Listen, I became like really addicted to my Switch for a while where I was like that person where it's like I'm waiting for a sandwich I ordered and I'm like at the so bad. But I was really in a good streak with I was obsessed with Hollow Knight for such a long time and I wanted to replay it before I played Silk Song. And so I was just like, I have to be here waiting for my chopped cheese. Like sorry.
It's a good thing about it being portable though.
It's honestly like I tell my roommate this all the time. I'm like, I just think this is one of the most brilliant interfaces anyone's come up with in such a long time. Like I'm literally, and I'm always doing like a demonstration. I'm like, the things come off and I could prop it up and play like this. I could play like this. I have the remote. Like, I'm like,
just wait till you get the Switch 2. You just push the buttons in. It's all magnetic.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you don't have to slide.
All right. You don't have
to.
Let
me grab it.
You're going to do a visual.
We're getting a demo.
Ooh, I'm cramping. Okay.
Oh my God. This is the best day of my life.
There's the Donkey Kong.
Amazing.
You push the side.
Stop!
And you just play.
That's satisfying.
Oh my
God.
God.
You just sit there just playing with it.
Girl.
It's great.
Because I seriously was like on the couch, like with the screen propped up and holding the remotes. And Crystal was like, my roommate was like, this is insane to witness. I'm like, but isn't this brilliant? Like I'm constantly, I feel like I'm trying to like shake people and be like, this is so cool. I can put the screen in the thing. Now it's on the TV. We didn't have this. But anyway, and then my other question was, how long have you been doing karate?
Oh my God, I've been doing it since I was 6. So
really?
It's like,
whoa.
Oh my God, 20 years? It's probably like 20 years.
That's crazy. I just started my jiu-jitsu journey. So I'm always asking people like, how long have you been doing it? How long, or like any sort of martial art? Because I'm just so curious because I'm brand new, never done anything like it, didn't even see any videos of it. I was looking for self-defense kind of a thing. And I found a jiu-jitsu studio like down the street and I was like, sure, I'll go. And I'm 32, never done anything like that ever. So now like I'm with some teenagers, I'm with older people who've been doing it for 100 years. And I'm just like, this is the craziest mental math I've ever witnessed, but you also have to do it with your body. It's so crazy. So I was just curious. I was like, you've been doing it for so long, like starting at 6, that is wild.
I started very young. We found the guy at a street fair. Sensei Nick. That's another reason why I was like, oh, the guy's name is Nick. Yeah, I'm gonna go there.
You're like, I'm in, girl.
Shaolin Self-Defense Centers.
Wow.
Excellent. If you need any advice, I got you. I am a 2nd degree black belt.
That's so awesome. I'm literally just a white belt, no stripe, nothing.
You'll get there.
Just
maybe it takes a while. There's 10 black belts in my system. I don't think I'll ever make it to the 10th. There's only 1 10th degree, 1 grandmaster.
Whoa.
But yeah, so right now I'm a 2nd degree. 3rd degree is when you're considered a sensei. So I know I mentioned it like I don't know however long ago it was now. But I know 3rd degree you're officially considered a sensei. I'm a 2nd degree. I'm an honorary sensei, and it drives me nuts because my karate school closed. So now I'm just teaching lessons on the side. I go to like a park. I go to the kids' houses. I could go someplace like 50 minutes away from me, but it doesn't make sense to go for an hour lesson driving 50 minutes.
Yeah, totally.
So it's tough. It's really tough. I miss it a lot. But it is what it is. I still get to teach. I wasn't teaching for a while. COVID was tough.
Yeah, I'm sure.
We were teaching on Zoom.
And like how? That's like impossible. Yeah.
You can't do that. I'm like, keep your hands up. I'm like, keep your hands up.
Yeah.
Like literally like this. I'm sitting on the couch. I'm like, here, this one. Like, then you got to like do it reversed.
Yeah. Oh my God.
No, that would make me crazy.
Doing everything righty and lefty was tough. And then the kids don't pay attention because you're teaching the young ones. Oh God.
Oh my God. It's
so.
I can't imagine.
What shows do you have coming up? Where can the people find you?
Oh my God. So coming up, this is an excellent question because I'm gonna advertise now.
Yay.
Coming up on June 20th, there is in Massapequa, right by the Massapequa train station. It is Guardian Sports Entertainment. It is their first show. I'm literally looking at it here. I'm actually filming the show. It's my first show. I'm actually booked to work.
No way.
Yeah. So I knew a guy that knew a guy So I was
Amen.
like, you know what? Let me see if I can make this happen. So
Hell
I'm actually
yeah.
booked for that show. Tommy Dreamer's going to be on it.
Hell
Oh
yeah.
I
God,
got
I'm
to
in love
tell
with
you, oh,
that
this is another
man.
thing. Watching Tommy Dreamer on TV
Oh.
to then seeing him wrestle at American Dream Mall like last year. To
Right.
now
Yeah.
being the one in front of him holding the camera is going to be like, what the hell?
That's
That is
Like,
so
it's a
life is
lot of pressure.
cool.
beautiful.
It's a lot of pressure. So I'm literally, everybody that'll listen, I'm like, come to this show. It's going to be a lot of fun and I'm filming it. I'm getting paid.
Oh my God,
So
that's so
like
cool.
everything that I've
Congrats.
been working to, thank you. Everything that I've been working to this point was literally to maybe I'll be able to film a show. And now it's finally
Yeah.
happening. You know,
Oh
you
my
That's amazing.
God.
it's
I
it's
love
it's it's
that.
it's awesome. It really is because it's like you don't know until you reach out. It's like what KHS says. He
Yeah.
said that's how I got Killer Kelly on. He's like, you don't know until you reach out. I'm like, all right, let me reach out to Killer Kelly, see if she wants to do it. I'll take his
So
advice.
fucking cool.
Yeah, I mean
But
that's
same
how
thing.
we were like really fortunate to like get Raven, and it was just because I sent like a
Yeah,
rogue
Insane.
email into the night. I was just like,
yeah.
who knows? And like they got back to me, and somehow I
That
finessed
was
my way into that one. But I was just like, but like you really, it's just like you never know who's gonna just like
shoot
pick
your
up the
shot.
email, like
Yeah.
read the DM, like and shoot it. Like anybody listening, if you want to do something, try it, give it a shot. Like it
Put your
might not
mind to
Yeah.
work,
it.
but
Yeah.
if you're willing to put in the work, then
And
people
this
will
is
surprise you by
yeah.
like the amount they want to share their story.
And this is what I say. You feel accomplished that you reached out. Nobody else is gonna know that you reached out, but at
Right.
least you know that you
Mm.
reached out.
Hmm.
Amen.
That's the big thing. Like I've reached out to a couple of wrestlers that they've been like, oh yeah, we'll make it work, and then it just doesn't happen. There's
Yeah, of
people on my
course.
radar that I want to reach out to. I'm just
Hmm.
waiting for the right moment. You know, like I do the
Hmm.
highlight reel. Maybe they're on the show. I wait for them
Hmm.
to like the reel. I'm like, oh, by the way, you know,
Hey,
Yeah.
like, oh, you want some clips?
sure, sure,
You want
Perfect.
some
sure.
clips? Come on the show. But no, I'm fortunate. Everybody that's been on the podcast. I mean, with really the exception of Killer Kelly because she's such a big name.
Hmm.
I've been very friendly with,
Hmm.
and I got a pretty good connection. Anthony Gangone, I'm going to give him a shout out because
Uh,
he is awesome. And I had when I did his podcast, I was down on myself because I didn't know if it was a good episode. I wasn't sure I was up to par because
mm.
I had just done the Killer Kelly one, and I was
Hmm.
so like, I need to get this done. It's got to be done like quickest turnaround I ever had to do was 3 days
Hmm.
Hmm.
or whatever it was. I'm like, I need to get this done, but I'm like, I have Doctor Sleep coming on. I don't want to let him down. I know this. I have all my questions, and I did the episode. I'm like, oh, I don't know. I don't know if it was good. I don't know if it's as good as I hope he's not disappointed. And
Hmm.
then we put it out, and I'm editing it. Well, I edited it first, and then I put it out, and I'm listening to it. I was like, why was I so hard on myself? This is great.
Hmm.
You
Oh, I
know,
love
the
that.
whole point. Whenever I have a wrestler on, my goal is to make sure you know exactly what they're all about.
Right.
Whether we're doing a
Mm.
storyline type of episode, I did that with Shamir Dinero in
Hmm.
LPW. I love that guy.
Yeah.
He may hit you with a chair, but he's all right. He's all right. We'll pull with him. But that was more of a character building one
Hmm.
than other ones. It's like as long as you like with Super Nitro, we
Mm.
talked about his inspirations. He's inspired by Rob Van Dam and people like that with the kung fu background. Then you learn, oh, he's actually doing kung fu, and oh, he takes kung fu and uses it in his move set. And then you just see the energy that he projects while he's talking about like everything. Like that's who Super Nitro is. That's why I think that episode's one of my best ones
Mm.
because even though we didn't necessarily talk all about his entire wrestling journey, we touched on some things. But you can tell exactly what he's all about just because of how he explained things and like the little ways I was able to get what out of him what I wanted. You
Yeah.
know?
The
We're
unraveling.
actually
Yeah.
we're interviewing Gangone next week.
Oh yeah.
Actually. Yeah,
Tell him
yeah.
I said hi.
Will
We'll do.
do.
We'll do.
I
We'll
love
do.
that guy.
The new Victory Pro Wrestling champion.
Is there anything you didn't get a chance to ask him that you wanted to?
Um,
We'll pass it along.
honestly, I don't know. I don't think so. I think
If you
for
think of
what we
something, just
for
DM
what
me and I'll
yeah
get it to
for what
you.
for what we were trying to do because we were also building up another Victory Pro Wrestling show
Mhm.
on
Hmm.
that podcast. For what we were doing at that time, I think it was exactly what it needed to be, and it was perfect.
It was a great
Oh.
episode.
Well,
Yeah,
because
I
I
love
started
that one
doing
too.
my research. I was researching you, and then I was like, oh, this is perfect because I'm also researching Anthony at this time. So I was like, I can do both at the same
Yeah,
time.
it's funny because you guys have had some wrestlers on too that I may or may not be talking to, may or may not have some connections to. Hint,
I
hint, wink,
love that.
wink. There may or may
Yay!
not be one that I just shook hands with yesterday, but
Oh, hell
let's
yeah!
just say there's some stuff cooking up.
Woo!
And I've been watching your old episodes too. Whenever I have somebody on, I'm like, you know what? Let me see if anybody else in the podcasting world has
Yes,
interviewed
I
this
use and
person
abuse
before.
all of you. I told that to KHS. I was like, just so you know, you are my first call. I always am.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
like, I want you and him to both get shirts that say like that. I want like I told him I was like, I want a shirt that says I get my news from Ringville, and then I also want I get my news from Rambling About Wrestling because I
Hey,
do.
I'll do it. I do
Yeah,
sell merch. I'm on Pro Wrestling Tees.
yeah. Please, I would.
Yeah,
I would buy that shirt so quick because it is true. That is where my
I'll design
news
it.
source. Thank you. Okay, great. Because I was like, I want to wear the shirt that says I get my news from Rambling About Wrestling.
All right, Nick. Any
Yeah.
other upcoming shows?
um, I think as of now, it's just that show June 20th in Massapequa. Then we do have the G1 coming up. I'm gonna be in Chicago July 10th to the 12th, a little weekend trip, taking off one day from work.
So
That's gonna be a lot
nice.
of fun. We're gonna go to a steakhouse. Me and my little cousin Phil. We call him Phil
Ayo.
Squaggle. Don't
I love
confuse him
that.
with Hornswoggle, but that's where he gets the name.
Oh my God, I love that.
But there's
That's so
that. I'm going
sweet.
to be at Fanatics July 16th.
Very
And I'm
nice.
filming another show. Now that I got my connections, I'm filming another show the end of July, and then I'll be in London. So
Hell yeah.
Wow.
that's
Oh my
everything we got going
God.
on now. The next couple of months are about to be crazy. So
Booked and
I'm looking
busy,
forward to it.
girl.
Yeah.
Period. I love
Uh,
that. Oh, go ahead.
any other
Sorry.
questions?
No, I mean, like I could like pull some stuff out, but like we also have to be respectful of your time, and we'll definitely just have
I
you
got
back
all
on the
night.
show. Yeah, we'll definitely.
Whatever you guys want to do.
I'm like, we
Honestly,
will.
I don't doubt that you will be back to ramble again.
Oh,
So-
I'm
Yeah, because
totally
also
down. Just
we're
let
a
me know
hundred
when.
we're
Absolutely.
100% gonna watch those matches. I simply must.
Oh, please do.
Oh
And
yeah.
And I want you.
we,
I want you guys messaging me right after when you watch them, especially
Perfect.
Takahashi.
if
Oh my god.
you once the thing about me is that once we're friends on Instagram and once the DMs are an open space, you will get so sick of me because I will be in there. Because Ray from Respect the Craft, I
Hmm.
voice memo him on. I was literally frying a chicken cutlet the other day, and I just started voice memoing him, and then he was like, "Sounds like that chicken cutlet's getting the best of you." I was like, "All right, not too much, not too
So now,
much."
was it a good chicken cutlet?
It was beautiful. I sent him a picture and I go,
Mm.
you thought for 1 second, I go, I know what I'm doing. But sort of. But then like Kevin, KHS, I bother him nonstop. Like I make stickers of him and send, I'll be like, if you see this, no, I'm about to flick up. Like, like from taking pictures or whatever. And he'll be like, please stop.
Oh my
But
god.
anyway, so once the DMs are open and once I start talking to you about wrestling, it's over for you, Diva. So thank you for the invite. I'll be there.
Yeah, we'll be rambling. We'll be rambling.
All
We'll be
right, guys.
rambling.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Nick. This was the best.
Thanks for having
Our-
me. This has been great. Been looking forward to this one. So
Oh, me too.
now I don't know. Now I don't have anything to look forward to other than these shows that I'm. Oh, June 20th.
Yeah, there you go. June 20th.
I don't know when you're coming out
Massapequa.
with. I don't know when you're coming out with this episode.
Oh, this
but-
is going to be a quick turnaround. So
A
you'll
quick
see this in like a
turnaround.
couple days. So this will come out before then.
Perfect.
All right, guys. This has been another edition of the New to Wrestling podcast. Thank you so much to Nick Pearl of Rambling Bout Wrestling. You're welcome back anytime. Thank you all for listening, watching, subscribing, all that fun stuff wherever you happen to find us. For Kelsey, I'm Xavier, and Nick. We'll catch you on the next one.
All
We'll
right,
see you
guys.
there.
Let's keep
Yay!
rambling.
Let's keep rambling. Ah!